Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's Adrian. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to Bobo on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
What is Crawford gonna do before? He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yo, 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 yo. What it do? Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. What's up, y'all? How everybody doing today? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on with the screen?
Yo, what it do?
What's happening? Something going on with the screen. I can't make it out, but we're going to have to keep going. We too far in now. You know what I mean? Too far in now. First thing we're going to get into, man. Let's get into this rehydration clause that everybody's going crazy about.
Let's get into that.
What's your thoughts on it? I'm gonna stop.
You said, what's my thoughts?
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
So what?
Ooh, why you say so what though? Because you know people are making an awful big deal about this situation.
You had Joe Goosen clearly come up there in that press conference and say that Ryan is a welterweight.
Huh?
So therefore, you want to fight. You're that big. You want to fight a 135 pounder, and you got to come down to the weight, bro. You snuck in the 140. Didn't even fight a 140 pounder. You made somebody come up. So you made a 140 fighter. So why not have that rehydration clause? Why would I let you come back in the ring and be 147 or something like that when I'm pushing the most, probably maybe 140?
What you got on that, James?
I know it always seems that I'm trying to be contrary or I argue with people, but I'm with Smoke on this one. These are the terms and conditions that you agreed to make this bout happen. You signed it. It is what it is. If you were uncomfortable with the rehydration clause and whatnot, that needed to be hammered out before you signed your name to the dotted line.
Facts.
Once you did that, it's set in stone. This is what you agreed to, and now it's time that you put up or shut up.
And honestly, I believe that that's just a cop-out on why he gets knocked out. He drained himself. He wasn't feeling good and all that extra.
All right, here's my thing. I don't think it's a bigger deal as everybody making it out to be, but like I said, here's my number one reason for saying what I'm saying is two Hall of Famers who've been in the game, golly, one been in the game almost 30, 40 years. The other been in the game about 25 years. Two Hall of Famers who are former fighters. Look this over and say, this is good. It's good. Now, they may throw some yeast on it to try to, make it look like they fight this ferocious lion that's taking on all obstacles just to get in front of Tank. And that's cool and powerful, of course. And I think that's what everybody biting on. But at the same time, two Hall of Famers, Oscar De La Hoya, Hall of Famer, Bernard Hopkins, Hall of Famer, looked over this contract, looked over the conditions, said, come on, man, this is good for the cause. And the only thing they're really saying is they want to fight a 140-pound fighter, not a welterweight or a junior middleweight. Because we all know Ryan, if you let him, was going to come in the ring 150 pounds. You know? So like I said.
And there it is.
Oh, what'd you say? I mean, that's what I'm saying, man.
And there it is, because that's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, the heavier that you're allowed to come in as, that shows the better benefit that you'll have in having all that extra weight, that extra power, that extra mass to move around with, and to try to back Tank Davis off of you. Because let's face it, besides like the technique and the quality of opposition that Ryan Garcia has had as of late, I mean, we can't really say that he has anything of note or power to keep Tank Davis off of him. So he needed that extra weight in order to do that. But now that you've capped that he was banking on being able to go up to potentially junior middleweight for this bout, now that he can't do it, now it's a problem. So that's a really good catch in perspective on that case.
If Ryan want to blame somebody, go blame Canelo.
What?
He started this. Go blame Canelo.
He's
He's the one that started all this rehydration causes and extra BS. Go blame Canelo, Ryan.
Well, they not
All Tank did was Tank and his team took a page out of Canelo book. You see, Tank always speaking highly of Canelo. That's always his boy and his mans and all of that. So
yeah, him and Tank cool. Y'all in the comment section, do y'all think the rehydration clause is unfair? Is he at a disadvantage? What's your thoughts on that? My personal opinion is, like I said, and I stand on this, 2 former fighters, Hall of Famers, big in the boxing business, looked this over and said, man, you good. You good. So what do you want us to say? You know what I mean? Everybody's ranting and raving. I think a lot of people, Tank is a victim of his own success right now. Everybody's going to say, well, he didn't do this and he didn't go that route. He didn't go this route. That's fine. That's a valid argument. But what's he supposed to do, man? Y'all fans, y'all shouldn't show up to my fight because I didn't fight the people y'all want me to fight. He said, what fight Canelo had that was a catch weight and rehydration clause? I knew you was going to pull that. But listen.
I mean, respectfully, what's that whole Canelo weight thing? Boxing right at 155 pounds.
Talk to him.
Is that?
Talk to him. This ain't about Canelo, but don't talk to him.
word, they got a whole they call it Canelo weight.
Come on,
he got
bro.
his own weight class, bro.
Hey, you heard Virgil said that time. The man is a middleweight, man. He's a middleweight. So if he can fight Americana and knock him out, he can fight Triple G at middleweight. He's a middleweight. The man is not a junior middleweight. He's a middleweight. The man was in between weights. He was fighting at 160 at 155 and fighting the welterweight. Let's not do this, Charlie. Let's not do this. I get it. Y'all mad.
You always got that rehydration clause. He damn near invented that shit.
Come on, Charlie, shoot at me. Where Kenny at? Shoot at me. Boxing the DC. Where y'all at? Y'all been talking about this topic all morning. Let's go. I'm here. Yeah, they do.
That's facts. Violence right now. I mean,
but just find a fight that has both. I mean, you trying to be a lawyer. I get it. You try to find a fight that does both. Listen. Even the fight that did do both, they didn't admit it. We seen this. The weight game been going on for years. This ain't new. Tank didn't. Whatever's going on didn't stop a Tank. I know you're going to say it's the first time somebody had a catch weight and a rehydration clause. But here's the fact that you're not leaving. The rehydration clause is not saying he has to stay at 136. It's saying he can't come in the ring bigger than 146. It's a tremendous difference. So just like when Canelo fought Floyd, right? Everybody said, well, Floyd made him come down to 152, but they forgot the fact that the night of the fight, Canelo came in the ring like 170. See? So Floyd said, we ain't playing that game. You're not going to come in here 155 for a fight at 136. We're not doing that. That's all they're saying. They gave him a 10-pound maximum for 136. You could come in the ring as big as 146. And even if he come in over, ain't like they're gonna pull the fight in the last minute. They're gonna let the fight happen. He's just gonna have to pay a fine. That's all that is. You know what I mean? Ron, he's gonna fight a welterweight. Tank's gonna fight a welterweight that night, and we're gonna get on with it. Listen, man, I know y'all. Why Rant didn't do that? Why Tank didn't do that? Why Tank didn't do what? Why Tank didn't do what? Be specific. Be specific. You got me saying that. Be specific. Why didn't Tank do what? I guess Tank is saying he's not coming in no bigger than 146. I mean, I'm sure he's not. I'm sure, Charlie. I'm sure Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins did not agree to something that didn't go both ways. I'm almost positive they didn't do it. You do too. You don't believe it either. You don't believe that they set that boy up to go out there and fight this man under these conditions, and he ain't got to follow the same creed. You know that. Tank not coming in no bigger than 146. And like I said, they're not gonna pull the fight off because it's too much money. So if one of them coming over there, they're just gonna pay a fine and keep the fight going. Power for the cause. Yeah. In other news, unless y'all still, y'all in the comments, do y'all got more to say about this hydration thing? Because I'll stay here if y'all want me to. Anybody else on the panel, do y'all got something else to say about the rehydration? Do you got anything to say about the rehydration?
I've said my piece. I'm good. I'm just looking for this fight to live up to the hype. And whether it's Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia, for all the talk that's been about this fight and
Chuck,
how it's been. Yep, go ahead.
Listen, hold on one second. Chuck, you got the link and you see us up here now. So if you got something to say, you know how to get back in here. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You know, my man gonna put in there, he gonna put in the comments so everybody can see I left you backstage. I clearly said I know you was back there. Oh, hold on. My only problem is he fought a world champion at 140, but won't fight a dude that never won a world champ title at 140. What's the difference between the two? The $64 million question that I asked you before this moment, has anybody ever accused Mario Barrios of coming in the ring bigger than he's supposed to? Anybody hear that? James, Smoke, anybody? Buy me a valve. Have anybody heard anything about Mario Barrios coming in at 150 or 155 to fight somebody at 140? The band got weight problems. You fought your last 3 fights at all 3 different weights. Y'all want to? Are we keeping it 100? He fought his last 3 fights at 3 different weights. Come on, man. You look like a giant against Emmanuel Tagoe. You was way bigger than Javier Fortuna. Let's keep it real. Keep it 100.
He made Javier Fortuna come up 2 weight classes for that BS.
What you doing?
So how is he a one that's not a 140 fight?
Okay,
right, but let's keep in mind, isn't Ryan Garcia like 5'10" and a half, 5'11", almost 6 foot?
Who's almost 6 foot?
Ryan.
He's for his weight class. He's tall.
He hung on.
He said exactly his weight problem. That's why he went up. Okay, it's a difference between saying somebody got to go up in weight because they can't make the weight no more, and then him coming in the ring too big. So sound like to me he made weight. He made weight, but making weight.
That I should be getting my Joan.
You know what I'm saying?
My raise.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you can't have it both ways, baby. You can't have it both ways. But in other news, we're gonna keep it tapping. Stay there, Charlie. Charlie, what I want to know is what y'all think about the Usyk and Tyson Fury situation. Charlie said he want to come up. I put the link in the comment section for you. Say less. Say less. Say less. Say less.
In regards to Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, I mean, this is our chance to have an undisputed heavyweight champion.
I'll be liking the natural.
This is that moment.
I mean, for the ever elusive belt,
that's been floating around, unable to get this title about to happen. I mean, I just
Personally, to me, I don't understand how the champion with one belt is dictating to the one that has all the other belts what the terms and conditions are going to be and being able to negotiate the 70-30 split. Like, I mean, I would think if you have more belts that you would be the one to have the sway and the authority to dictate what happens.
Things that he likes.
I mean, that's just me personally.
All right, let's keep it a buck now. All right, so right now, right, one of the biggest fights of the year is basically two fighters without a belt, right? Right?
Facts.
Right.
For
So and
the
then
moment, yes.
and then another big fight, Plant and Benevidez, two fighters without a belt. Right?
Facts.
So basically, but what I'm saying is this: boxing is one of them funny sports. We all got it. Okay, let's just take the layers off. Everybody now knows boxing is one of those sports where it don't really matter. The fans decide who gets the most money, and the fans decides, who makes in the A side. Right now, Tyson Fury carries a bigger name. Even though Usyk got the 3 belts, the world recognizes Tyson Fury as the #1 heavyweight in the world, with or without the belt. That's the actual fact. It ain't right, but it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. Because nobody, even when AJ was the champ, nobody looked at AJ above Tyson Fury. They didn't.
That's a fact.
AJ needed to beat Tyson Fury to get validated.
And he would have lost.
See what I'm saying?
Sorry, Rachel.
Because over there, they still recognize him as the guy. He's the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, didn't Rachel say that they don't got a lot of love over there for Tyson Fury?
But 94,000 people in an arena that came out to see him fight Dylan White says otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't those comp tickets, though? I heard that he would be giving away them tickets.
I don't care. 94,000? 94,000?
Nah, you're right. That's a big one.
Come on, man. There's a quantum leap there, baby. All I'm saying is this. But look, Usyk is a throwback. Usyk is a throwback, y'all. Usyk look like he gonna get it popping no matter what. Charlie, I sent you the link. Oh, there you go.
Yo,
Let's go.
Fury gonna beat that man up.
Oh no, we got a new guest to the table. We not a new guest. You know what I'm saying? This guy that's coming up was supposed to be my co-host 5 years ago. But come on, talk.
I'm just trying to see why y'all don't see the BS.
Tell us what it is.
The BS with what?
I mean, he fought a guy at 140, a world champion at 140.
Right.
But then he's bringing Ryan down. Evidently, Ryan don't want to fight at 135. His last 2 fights was at 140.
Okay.
You're bringing him down to 30.
No, his last one fight was at 140. Not the
138 is 140, my guy.
That's one of them Canelo catch weights.
That's 140 though. That's 140.
Wait.
Listen. You could fight for a world title at 138. Did you know that?
I never knew that.
Yeah, you can. But
I never knew that. I guess that's special treatment for Ryan.
Nah, that's special treatment for anybody. Anything over 135 is considered 140.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, any hardcore boxing fan can tell you that, my guy. It's 5 people in here, 4 people in here. Ask them.
Yo, Coach Ron.
All right, let me bring him in.
Hey, what's up, son?
Coach Ron Sims.
If you fighting at a catch weight 138, you can fight for a 140 belt?
I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't know how they do that stuff. I mean, I guess it depends on whatever the contract says. I don't know. I have no idea.
Anything over 135 or 147, like for instance, Manny Pacquiao beat Margarito at 150 for the 154 belt.
That's true.
I mean, come on, cuz. You know I know this shit. You know I know. Come on, cuz. Come on.
So
I mean, I'm just saying.
No. What I want you to do, because right now you're talking yourself into a hole, so I want you to keep talking.
No, all I'm saying is,
So
you
listen
beat
to
a guy
Go ahead.
at 140 for a world champ, for a championship belt, and that guy went up his very next fight. He fight at 147 now, so evidently he was a big guy. Am I right or wrong?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you're bringing a guy down who fought his last 2 fights at 140 to 136 with a rehydration clause. I wouldn't have had no problem if it was just a catch weight, or if you fought him at 140 and said you can't rehydrate over 150. But you got both in one fight. You have a rehydration clause.
So him being able to rehydrate.
You have a rehydration clause.
Sir, I need you to breathe.
And a catch weight. You have both in one fight.
So you're saying,
bro, Canelo has done that. Canelo's done that, but Tank do it as a problem.
Who done that?
Canelo.
What fight? What Canelo fight?
Most of
had a
his fights,
rehydration clause and a catch weight.
Most of his fights, he's always fighting at 155.
Never. Canelo's never gonna put a stipulation
bro,
to where he can't rehydrate.
That's a lie, bro.
Cuz you on here? Tell him.
Hey,
what Canelo fight? He couldn't rehydrate where he wanted to.
Hey, did he agree to do it?
Yeah, no. He agreed to do it. That's
okay,
why.
It's over. It's over.
Listen.
Exactly.
No more talk.
He agreed to do it. That's why I don't have a problem.
Okay, he agreed.
No, that's true. That's why I don't have a problem if he lose. But I'm saying to the Tank fans that you can't. It's this bullshit. I just never been a catchweight guy.
Hey, real quick, guys. Hey, can y'all hear me? Hope everybody doing all right.
Hey, go ahead.
It's a weight limit. If you're 135 to 140 is super lightweight, so you can fight for a super lightweight title at any weight between those two weights.
I just said that. I
didn't say you didn't say that.
Oh, I'm just saying. Yeah, I just said that. I said anything over 135 is 140. You can fight for a title there.
All right, let me peel your onion for a minute, because see, you just rattled off all of these catchweight instances, but you so bent out of shape over this. But the thing you're not looking at, the rehydration clause allows the man to put up to 10 pounds on. So what's the problem? He's not starving.
Listen,
he's not starving.
No, you really are, AKA. What you're doing is you're telling the bigger man that you can rehydrate, but not rehydrate fully. You can only rehydrate to this weight.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a difference.
Exactly.
So he need more than 10 pounds? He
might need more than 10 pounds. He might
be
less.
Okay, people rehydrate to 25 pounds out there fight, 20 pounds. Look at Earl. He come in the ring 175.
Show me a fight Earl came in the ring 175. Show me that. Tonight,
you telling me Earl never put on You telling me Earl never put on 20 pounds after a fight?
No, during the fight. Did he come in the ring at 175?
That's what he put on 20 pounds after the weigh-in. You know.
Fight.
Hold on, you know I love the send. You know I love
the fight.
Hey, you gotta understand.
Let's do this, AKA. Let's make it a better question.
When you put all that weight back on in a small amount of time, it's a hindrance as well.
Yeah, it means you basically hurt yourself to make weight. That's what it means.
No, you become sluggish.
That's true.
I know for a fact.
But you're telling me Earl never put on 20 pounds?
Show me.
The night of a fight?
Show me.
Let's think about it like this.
I'm about to send it to your phone right now, cuz. I'm about to send it to your phone right now.
That'll be the stupidest thing to do.
Well, AKA, think about it like this, AKA. I don't know if Earl ever came in 20 pounds over, but imagine if you have a fight where you say, Earl, you can't come in on the day of weigh-in more than 140, 145. And then on fight night, then on fight night, you can't be no more than 153. So we're gonna weigh you again before the fight takes place, and you can't weigh more than this. So we're not talking about just rehydration. We're talking about food you're gonna eat. We're talking about vitamins you might take. That does put the bigger man.
Wait 1 minute. Both of these boys. He fought 2 fights, 2 at 140, 1 at 138, 1 at 140. Right, so they meeting at 136. Right, so we saying you could come in at 146. right? And it's not like they're gonna call the fight off because if he do come in a bit over, all they're gonna do is make him pay a fine, and the fight still happens. Facts or no?
Hold on.
I mean, probably so.
Is
But
it a
you
no?
want to
No,
give
no,
up?
before you say hold on, is it a fact or no?
First of all, I want.
Is it true?
Well, AK, I don't know what the clause is for being over the weight limit, but you don't want to give up money at all. So you're probably not going to rehydrate as much as you.
Didn't Floyd pay Muhammad Marquez?
Hey,
Yeah, but I mean,
you know it happens all
that's
the time, Brandon, look, you got to look at like if he comes over and he beats Tank, guess what? He ain't got to worry about that money because he got more money.
I mean, well, no, because his purse is going to be his purse, regardless of what happens in the future.
If he beats Tank, it's more money. Okay.
Is he getting paid more money to beat Tank?
He's gonna get bigger purse. So guess what?
Guess what? He might be strategic. He might
be strategic and say, "Hey, okay, we're gonna lose this little bit of money, okay? So that hey, when I beat him, guess what? Now I'm gonna recoup that money and get more money."
Hey, that's facts.
The key word is if you win. Now, if he goes in there and he loses, he's giving up money for coming in overweight, and he's taking the L.
Man, you know good and well the money if he coming away, Bernard and Oscar take care of that. You know that. Stop.
It doesn't matter. That's still somebody has to give money to somebody else.
Do you want the fight or you don't?
I mean, I want the fight, but I'm just laying out just the facts of the case.
Yeah. See, I want everybody to know too that I don't have a problem with the catch weight.
Yes,
I just have a problem that he fought somebody at 140 already, but you won't fight a guy who's never won.
So what you're saying to me is he fought a world champion, which you consider a better fighter, and he's scared of the dude that
people think is a deer in headlights. Because let's be real, everybody think Ryan Garcia is green. That's why they want to fight him. But you bringing him down. That's
all right, we're gonna move on. Let's move on.
That's my only problem.
Let's move on. I want your opinion on this. Okay, we got Caleb Plant and David Benevidez. Who you going with, Charlie?
That's a tough one, man.
Knock it off. You got all these strong opinions.
No. Because I just told Kenny this. That's the man. I don't know, man. Like,
get to it.
All right, off the top, just right now, I'm gonna go Benevidez by stoppage. That's just. You know what I'm saying? That's just right now.
I want you to watch that fight.
I put it like this.
I want you. Listen, tell me where you're gonna be at that day. I want you to come to the house and watch that fight in the man cave.
I come. I had no problem.
All right. I feed you. I feed you.
I have no problem. You know, I come. So
let's go around the room. Let's go around. Just so everybody can see, so they can hear y'all say this is an official receipt. Smoke with me. Who you picking for the night of that fight?
David Benevidez.
Okay, why?
I don't think that I think that this one got stamina issues. He run out of gas at the end of his fights, and I don't think he got the power to keep Benevidez from punching on him.
All right. James Brandon, who you picking?
You could have just said James,
Okay, James.
But I'm going with Caleb Plant.
Okay. We got one for Caleb.
Caleb Plant has the ring awareness. He has the punch accuracy. He has the angles. From what we've seen of David Benevidez to date, I haven't seen the boxing prowess to say that he's able to keep up with that type of fortitude that Caleb Plant has displayed. Granted, his only loss to date has been to Canelo Alvarez in a fight that, depending on how you were looking at it, people felt that Caleb Plant was doing a little something. Not saying that he was winning or anything like that, but
he was doing good.
He was doing good. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. He was doing good. But honestly, just from what I've seen, if Caleb Plant stays away from his habit of getting complacent in fights and just cruising, like if he steps on the gas all 12 rounds, it's going to be Caleb Plant's fight.
I'm going to go to Coach Ron. Coach Ron, who you picking?
Yeah, I can't pick on this one. I can't go against Caleb. I'm just looking for a great fight, and we'll see who does what. I'm not picking.
Sound like you going for David Benevidez.
Coach Ron, you can flip a coin. We won't say
I'm not.
anything.
I just want to see a good fight on this one, and I like Caleb Plant a whole lot. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
You're not like I don't think you're going against Caleb. You want it feel to me what it sound like you want Caleb to win, but you don't think he can.
No, I can never doubt Caleb. Okay, because he's come so far.
Brandon County, who you got?
Oh, I'm going with the black guy, Caleb Plant.
Caleb Plant ain't black, bro.
You give it a few minutes, aka you'll get the joke with it.
I ain't gonna lie though. He is officially light skinned though. He is officially light skinned.
Okay, yeah.
Him and Travis Kelce.
Him and Travis Kelce are part. They're black now.
They officially he officially light skinned. He is light skinned.
He another John B. We gave John B the black heart. You know what I'm saying? So we can get the black heart.
All right, since everybody want to dance around it, Caleb Plant gonna wash this boy up. Caleb Plant is gonna wash and rinse him, and if the bear don't take the honey, he will sit the bear down. Ain't no getting around it. Listen. I like David Benevidez a lot, but he's too robotic. I know y'all enamored by the flurries and how he get people out of there and all that, but I ain't never seen him in the ring with somebody that move. Show me you can do that with somebody giving you angles. Show me you can give me that with somebody giving you head movement. Show me that when you got a fast jab coming back out of you. Anybody can pepper people when they just standing right in front of them. Show me you can do it when the target not standing right directly planted in front of you. Show me you can do it. If he shut me up, he shut me up. I don't see him doing it.
I'm gonna say this, aka I know this might upset some people. What I've seen of Benevidez is a guy that if you stand in front of him, he's gonna slug on you and beat you. But if you move around a little bit, you probably could beat the guy. Because I get to see him. I haven't seen any fight of his where he's boxing and moving. All his fights, he's kind of stationary, going for the knockout, and he gets the knockout, which is good.
As G.O.D. would say. As G.O.D. would say.
But he reminds me a lot of a well-matched Edgar Berlanga.
No, don't disrespect that man like that.
No,
don't do that.
No, hear me on this.
I think Berlanga's trash. I ain't gonna lie.
If you move, I don't look as good as I do when you stand in front of me and let me swing. That's David Benevidez.
But don't put that man on Edgar Berlanga level, man. He'll kill Edgar Berlanga.
Yeah, I think Berlanga's trash.
He'll kill Edgar Berlanga. If they thought, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something. If they thought Edgar Berlanga had a sniffing of a chance against Benevidez, he'd have been in the ring with him.
Mm-hmm.
He'd have been in the ring with him. They'd have been fighting. That man was the hottest thing smoking in the pandemic. He was the hottest thing smoking. He was all we had. You know what I'm saying? Soon as that pandemic ended, people started coming back in the arenas. The truth came out.
Man, he threw me off when he bit dude in his last fight.
You know what I'm saying? The truth came out. Hey, when he was fighting in empty arenas.
What Paul Mooney say? You bite when you're scared.
Man,
you bite when you're scared.
Hey, cuz when them arenas was empty, man, he was the hottest thing going, bro. Every night I had to listen to a story about Edgar Berlanga, man. I said, man, this dude must be something.
Oh, no, he was the pandemic champion. You hear me? You know,
yes, he was.
He couldn't. I mean, he was everybody. They had all the little ads. I'm a fucking monster. Him hype, getting hype and all of that. Like he was knocking named fighters out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude he fought last, he had to bite him. He still won the fight, but he bit him. Clearly.
But I think that's the thing with Berlanga. He's fan friendly. He's TV friendly. He had this knockout streak, which I don't care what sport you like. You don't mind seeing knockouts.
That's true,
especially first round knockouts.
That's why the knockout. That's why a lot of casual fans, you know, it's like you said. No matter what sport you like, you don't mind seeing knockout fans. That's why a lot of casuals gravitate to the knockout artists.
Yeah, you don't have to know boxing to see a guy get punched hard enough to knock him out. You know, oh my God, you get it 5 or 6 times in a row, you must get punched really hard. I mean, look, the same thing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson knocked out a lot of guys that have been knocked out before, but that highlight is all you need to see.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I had, and I told you this because you remember, I had Rosado beating him when he was talking about he wanted to fight Rosado 2 years ago.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
That makes sense.
said Rosado might get him, because when I told you that, I said, man, I don't know. Rosado might get him. This was right around the time when they robbed Rosado in the Daniel Jacobs fight. Because I thought he beat Daniel Jacobs.
Yo, respectfully, somebody sleep.
I got it. I took care of it. I took care of it.
All right.
We just bought that Maniac McGee. Come on, y'all, man. Come outside. Come on, y'all. Come outside, man. Come outside. Come outside. They go Coach Ron. Come outside, a couple y'all. Come outside. Yeah. Now we're gonna go to the next fight, man. We're gonna go to the next fight.
You don't need to see me stuff in my face right now, but
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Maniac, come outside. You just had a fight the other day. You didn't get beat up. Come on outside.
I'm busy right now. I'm just listening.
Okay. Look at him. All right, dog. Before we get out of here, let's get on that Stephen Fulton and Monster Inouye. You know, a lot of people got mixed reactions to that one. You know what I mean? We're gonna start with you, Maniac. Who you got on that fight and why?
I got it pretty close. I got it like 55-45, but I'm leaning towards Fulton because he's the better boxer, and he showed me time and time again that he can adapt to any style. And I only seen one elite fighter, one fighter that I think is somewhat on Inouye's level, and that was Donaire. The first time he almost got him. Second time, Inouye got him out of there. So you know, I'm gonna go off that.
Yeah, you right, bro. I'm gonna go Fulton too, cuz you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just gonna go with the bigger guy. I know they say Inouye hit hard, but this is his what? 3rd division, 4th division? He coming up into 3rd division. We're
not gonna use that as an excuse.
No. It's not an excuse. I'm just gonna go with the better skilled fighter. Like he's just better. You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to Barzy say his grace on this, and he was just like, people don't understand how good Fulton really is. He got the total package. He could box, he could bang, he can grab when he need to. You know what I'm saying? He just got everything. So I ain't never seen Inouye fight somebody that can move around the ring. You know, it's just I'm going with Fulton, man. I like Fulton a lot. Cool. I'm going with Coolboy Steph, man.
All right. James, who you got?
Well, you know I love my country through and through. Red, white, and blue, Star Spangled Banner, America the Beautiful, all that. But on this one, respectfully, I'm going to be a turncoat. I'm going to go over to the land of the rising sun. I'm going to go with the monster, Naoya Inoue.
Coach Ronald, who you got? Monster Inouye or Coolboy Steph?
I think this is going to be a good fight. At first, I didn't
Don't
think.
You straddle the fence again.
At first, I didn't think that Fulton, had the power to deal with Inoue. I saw him fight Figueroa, and neither one of them possessed power in their punches. And everybody knows Inoue is, he's called the monster. And but since then, I've been able to, hold the mitts for Fulton, and he's pretty sharp. I think it's going to be a good fight. The only thing that I question about Fulton is the experience, his team experience. But then again, on the other hand, I don't know Inoue's team's experience. So it's going to be I think it's going to be a good fight. I think that Fulton is all, he feels like that he has no support, that no matter, he doesn't even feel like his state supported him through his journey. And he's got a chip on his back, and I think he's the type of person that's going to overcome. And I think he got a great chance of beating in a way. So I'm going for Steve.
Man, y'all guys making this stuff harder than it got to be, man. He gonna wash that man up, man. I don't know why we going through all this with these fights, man. He getting washed. That man getting washed.
I think he gonna
Washed
wash.
and rinsed. You hear me? He
I
gonna
heard
twist him. He gonna turn him. He getting washed.
That's what
Listen to
Boston
me.
said. He said, man, he gonna turn him, twist him, hold
Listen,
him.
listen, listen,
Who
listen.
is?
Slim
Who
ain't
gonna
be able
get?
to do nothing. He said he ain't gonna be able to
He
do nothing.
washing Monster and the way up, man.
Oh yeah,
Washing
nah,
that
that's a
man.
fact. That's
He
a
washing
fact.
that man. Listen to
I
me.
may be the
Chorizo
lowest
gonna owe me
censor
two.
in this
Coach
room,
Chorizo and
but
his
what
gym
we
gonna owe
not
me
gonna
$200,
do,
$300.
what we are not gonna do, we ain't gonna make it sound like Naoya Inoue ain't nobody.
No,
We
he's
ain't gonna
somebody.
do that.
He's
We
definitely
ain't gonna do
somebody.
that.
He's the monster.
Nah,
He's the monster.
No,
But he
he-
getting washed.
So based
Hey,
He's getting
upon what you've
washed.
seen, in the only fight that you could really say that Inoue was in some form of uncertainty, element of danger, was the first fight with Donito Donaire, correct?
He got his face broke in that round, didn't he? He got his face broke, right?
Yeah, and who got lumped up from post to post in their fight with Brandon Figueroa?
Did he? Because we just looked at that fight the other day. We just watched that fight the other day.
He
definitely didn't get lumped up post to post.
That.
Stop it.
We just watched that
His
fight
face
the
didn't
other
look.
night.
His face didn't look like a new wave. Sorry.
You telling me he got lumped up post to post? That's
Wait a minute.
cap.
Wait a minute. Let's say that. Let's say that's true, James. One of them went to the hospital. One of them went to the hospital.
You saw the shot he took.
No. I'm saying. One of them required medical professional attention after the fight was over. Huh?
What other boxers at that time could have taken that same shot?
From who?
Still stayed up on their feet.
From who?
Yes, his face was gonna get broken after a shot like that.
He was damn near out on his feet, though, James. That's what you're forgetting to say.
But as a champion, he stayed up on his feet. He did what he had to do. He recovered and got back in there.
Listen. He's a great fighter. He's one of the pound for pound best fighters in the sport. 3-division champion. All that's fine. He's getting washed. See what I'm saying? Enough of this. He's getting
We'll meet right back here after that's over. 10 toes down. And we'll meet back up and discuss it.
No, I mean, he's going to beat the boy soundly and clearly, Coach. He's going to beat him soundly. It ain't going to be no...
It's going to be close.
Ain't going to be close. 8-4 at best.
So wait. So you talking like 9 rounds to 3 wash?
Yes.
Or are you talking
9-3, 8-4. 9-3, 8-4.
I'm sorry, man.
8-4 is not a wash.
It ain't?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not, cuz. It's not.
It's really not. If you look at the numbers,
we had this.
So if I'm in the ring with somebody for 12 rounds and I win twice as many rounds as them.
Exactly. That's a wash.
Thank you.
Nah. 8-4 ain't no wash to me.
Okay. Y'all want to be generous.
A wash is
you win one round.
Canelo Alvarez.
Now you're being extreme.
If we go there.
One round is that.
If somebody wins twice as much as I do,
wash is,
I'm not in the
10
game.
rounds to 2, 11-1, or
exactly. That's what I say. One round is that.
12-0.
1 to 2.
That
2 rounds.
is a
that's
wash. But 7-5, 8-4,
I get it.
Close.
9-3. But if I won 2 more rounds,
you one of them. I get it. Y'all one of them. He closed both my eyes. He broke my collarbone, but he ain't knocked me out though.
Listen. All I'm saying is,
judge, let me say this: a 7-5 is razor thin. That's like one of those fights that could have gone either way, with the difference of 1 round. An 8-4, it sounds like it's a wash, but if you really think about it, it's not.
If I won 2 more rounds, it would have been a draw.
2 rounds.
If I won 2 rounds, it would have been a draw. That's all I'm saying.
When it comes to an 8-4 fight, or even a wash, it depends on how competitive was the fight. Because you can win 8 rounds really clearly and barely lose 4 rounds and think, okay, it was a shutout, but the judges gave you 4 rounds because it was really, really close, those 4 rounds. That's a wash. It's just on the scorecards, it's 8-4, but, you could have had a shutout if the judges just went left on it and nobody argued on it. So it just depends on how dominant it is.
It's a fight-by-fight basis.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
It's literally just like every fight is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fight-by-fight basis. Now, there are, just like I'm going to use amateur boxing scoring for an example. They have what's known as a close round, a clear round, in a dominant round. Like, dominant, it ain't up for debate or discussion. Like, that fight should have been stopped. This boxer won that round. In a clear one, it's just like, okay, not enough to be stopped, but there was a clear winner. It was that one. That one, like a close one, it's a toss-up. Either boxer could have taken it. It all depends on the interpretation of that particular judge or observer that's looking at that fight or looking at that round. So, I mean, personally to me, I mean, maybe Inoue might get washed. I don't know. He might. I don't know. Steve Fulton might get washed. I don't know that. But just going by what we've seen from them previously, I echo Coach Ron that is going to be a close fight. It's going to be a competitive fight. But I don't see either boxer getting washed in that one. I don't see Fulton getting washed, and I don't see Inoue getting washed. I see it as being very close and very competitive. But if it is going to be a wash, I mean, I'll show up whenever we have this room, and we're going to chop it up.
Yeah, and if it's going to be a wash, I think it'll be the other way. It'll be a knockout.
I just can't see. Dude started this. The monster started his career at what? 108 pounds. I just can't see it.
You can't see what?
Him beating Fulton.
Well, listen. Let me say this. I figured y'all would see the pattern in all my picks, right? In every situation, I'm picking the better boxer. Caleb Plant is going to beat Benevidez. Bavard is going to beat Benevidez. It's going down just like that. Coolboy Steph is going to beat the monster. In every situation, I'm picking the boxer. It's not hard to do.
Like that. You always been like that. When have you never?
And I always been right.
You Sweet Pea, Floyd Mayweather. No, you ain't always been right.
Wait. Run it back. Run it back.
You ain't always been right.
What you say? You've always been right.
You ain't always been right.
Hold on, stop for a minute. What'd you say, Coach?
Because it's been a couple times I called you. I told you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You did pick Tszyu, but you think he was a better boxer?
I'm trying to see where it was the same pick for Jay.
Wait. So hold up. So who was the better boxer between Tim Tszyu and Tony Harrison? Who'd you pick on that one?
I picked Tim Tszyu. I picked Tim Tszyu.
But
I picked him, and I picked him to stop him. It's on video. The replay was on when I said it in the TP. What you call the show that I was on?
I don't care what nobody says. Tszyu ain't a better boxer than Harrison. I don't care what he just caught him.
Well, you know, if I can say this to it, I don't think.
But wait a minute. Listen to me. Who aired or named Tony Harrison? No disrespect to him. This great boxer. He can box, but he's not a great boxer. Stop that.
He's a better boxer than Tszyu.
Has he been? Has he not been?
Y'all know that a lot of us were talking in these other rooms. We were saying that Tony Harrison was going to put on a boxing clinic against Tim Tszyu.
I clearly say he was going to stop.
I still think he's a better boxer. He just lost. The boxer doesn't always win.
Punches.
I clearly said the man was going to get stopped. Clearly.
The boxer doesn't always win. I still think Harrison is a better boxer. He just lost to a better fighter.
Yeah, I know that AKA and Cerriso both said that Tszyu will win, as well as myself.
Clearly say he was going to get stopped. Clearly.
I'll stand down on that, but maybe you were tired, maybe you were talking in delirium, but I could have swore that you said something about Tony Harrison.
Yeah,
Who did you have one?
But since he always picking the better boxer, I just don't know where it was the same pick with this Jerry Hurd fight. Like, what was
Who did you have, James?
Okay, no, hold on.
I had Tim Tszyu by knockout.
That was biasness, maniac.
Oh, okay.
I had Tim Tszyu within 10 rounds by knockout.
Like I'm saying,
if we looked at that history,
okay, but do you think he's a better boxer? Do you think he's a better boxer
than Tim Tszyu?
Yeah.
Some ways.
He's a better fighter. But
you reaching, Charlie. You reaching.
I'm not reaching. I know what I'm talking about.
But here's the thing, though. If we were going strictly based upon boxing prowess and no other attributes, if we were going by fight IQ, fine. That's Tony Harrison. I will say that. that Tony Harrison was a better boxer.
Yeah,
than
the better
Tim Tszyu.
fighter won that night.
Right, but I mean, if we're looking at the youth, we're looking at the power, we're looking at the pressure. Let's face it, Tony Harrison, he does not deal well with pressure. Look all
Bingo.
throughout his career.
Hey.
Once he has been against pressure fighters,
Thank you. Hey,
he's been negated.
that's all I wanted to hear you say, my guy. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
you hit the nail right on the head.
You're welcome.
That's
can
all I wanted to
y'all
hear.
hear
You're
me?
welcome. Yeah, we got you, Brandon. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Mike's yours.
I
Somebody
just
that
come
knows
back
something.
in here. I would say this: when you look at Tony Harrison and Jared Hurd, and you guys might have said it while I was restarting the app. We're talking about two guys that we hope they still had something left. We were not going off their most recent performance on whether or not they were going to win this fight. There's nothing that Jared Hurd nor Tony Harrison did in their last few fights to make you think they were going to win these ones other than we were hoping for. Now, I think both those guys are better boxers than the people that they fought, but I also think you did not see the best Tony Harrison nor the best Jared Hurd. What you are seeing is them on the back nine of their career.
Listen, man, and
I agree.
And for all you're saying, talking all that, Tony Harrison is such a great boxer. Didn't Jared Hurd knock him out?
Yeah, but Jared Hurd lost every round till he knocked him out. He lost every round.
That's cap. That's cap.
What round did he win?
He won like one. You ain't gonna take my man one round. You gonna give my man his round.
He won one.
You gonna give him his round. You gonna give my man his round.
AKA.
You gonna give him his round.
Hey,
How
many
You gonna
rounds?
give my man his round.
How many rounds?
Oh, man, you ain't need to do that.
How many rounds did Charlo win?
Apologize.
How many?
Charlo,
You didn't need to do that.
Charlo won like 3 rounds.
How many rounds did Charlo win before he knocked out Harrison?
Like 3.
Okay.
He dropped the man in the second round. He dropped him in the second.
You telling me he only won 3 rounds?
But he was losing till he knocked him out. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh Lord! So yes, we got the president of the line.
So whoa. We talking about the second fight. Jamel was losing that fight. Jamel was losing that fight. Jamel was losing that fight.
Yeah, clearly he was losing it. Clearly.
Yeah, he was losing the fight. If that fight went to the cards, Jamel was gonna lose.
Why are y'all trying to upset the president of the lines? Then you don't say that in front of him.
And it's cap.
It's not cap. He was clearly losing.
Bro.
Jamel was losing.
Hey, cuz you know Jamel is my guy.
So,
you know Jamel is my guy. I'm the one that told you Jamel killed her. You kept telling me her to beat Jamel.
So Maniac. No, let's put him in the blender. So Maniac, you trying to say with a straight face before the knockout in the 11th round that Jamel was winning that fight?
I said with a straight face or a smile, however you want it. Yes, I think Jamel was winning.
You on dog food and acid.
Hey, cuz you know Jamel, my guy. I argue with you about Jamel all the time.
Bruh, he was stunting. Tony Harrison was
was
stunting in the ring. He got in trouble for showbaiting too much. That's how he got caught. He got caught showboating.
That's not how he got caught. He got caught because he tried to exchange and Jamel.
Bruh, hold on.
No, listen. He didn't get caught by trying to showboat. He got caught because Jamel threw an excellent combination. He threw a hook to the body and a hook to the head, and he doubled it up, and that's how Tony Harrison got caught.
Let me ask you a question, sir. Let me ask you a question. Right before that wonderful exchange you're talking about, did Tony Harrison did not take a punch from Jamel and stand in the middle of the ring and flail his arms? Am I making that up, y'all? Did he not stand in the middle of the ring and do this?
They was in the pocket.
That's not how he got in trouble, though.
All right.
That isn't. That's not what got him in trouble.
I mean, the reality of it is this, though. If you can hear me, if it wasn't for that knockdown by Charlo, and he didn't knock him out, at best it would have been a draw or a win for Harrison. Because even the judges, I think the judges had Charlo up, 1 round at the time of the stoppage. So it was a close fight. It wasn't like it was a one-sided fight in the judges' eyes.
Yeah, I just don't think Jamel was losing. That's it.
That's a shock.
All right, man. So listen, we got to get out of here, y'all. We got to get out of here. Maniac, I love you, man. I swear, man. There ain't nobody like you. Nobody like you. You the only person on planet Earth that thought Jamel was winning that fight. And you know we rock with Jamel, but you are crazy. He clearly was losing that fight.
You know Jamel, my guy. I didn't argue with you.
Hey man, listen.
Losing that fight.
Listen. I remember what I was doing because I was in a room full of Charlo haters the night of that fight, and everybody was giving me the business until Charlo landed that punch in the 11th round. That whole fight, I'm sitting there looking dumb in the face. So I know Charlo was losing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there. Look at your man. I'm in the house. Look at your man. Look at your man. That's why I had to listen to that all. As soon as that one punch, I said, yeah. I turned over to play the chicken and everything. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out of here, y'all. It's always a pleasure. We will be back later on this week. I will be back live later on tonight on my NFL talks. But on the way out, Smoke with me. Tell everybody where they can find you at. James, tell everybody where they can find you at. Maniac, let everybody know your next fight. Coach Ron, let us know what's going on out there in Vegas with the camp, and we're gonna go from there.
Well, Smoke with me TV. Y'all can find me definitely on Instagram. Smoke with me _TV. Find me on YouTube. Smoke with me TV. Catch the YouTube live tonight 7:30.
All right, so James on most social media platforms, Raijin Boxing, RAIJIN Boxing. If you are in the state of New Jersey, you can catch me at most USA boxing events. Right now, we got the New Jersey Golden Gloves going down. Right now, we are this weekend at the Aldergates United Methodist Church, Friday and Saturday, St. Patrick's Day weekend. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. First bout at 7:30. Tickets $25.
All right, Maniac McGee. Maniac McGee had a second round knockout last weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to the people, Maniac McGee. All right. Don't talk to us, Maniac McGee. Coach Ron. What's up, Coach? Talk to us. All right. Y'all really gonna do this? Y'all really gonna do this to me? All right, then.
People living their lives, man. I mean,
all right, so listen.
Hey, James, I'm gonna have to watch this back and catch everything you said. I ain't catch everything you said, but I caught Smoke. I think it's YouTube. I'm gonna check that out tonight.
Hey, listen. Let's check out Smoke with TV. Got a lot of good interviews on it. Actually, Smoke done been out here. He done been out here to the DMV, did interviews with the Russell brothers at the Russell Gym, all that, man. Check him out.
Yeah.
Since Maniac can't talk, I'm gonna talk for Maniac. I'm Maniac McGee.
I'm back.
See, as soon as you said that you were gonna talk for him, he conveniently came back.
I ran in the store.
Hey, congratulations on your second round knockout too, Maniac.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No.
So yeah. So what's going on?
Man, tell the people when your next fight, what you got going on, bro. I should have left you on mute.
I don't know when my next fight is. I'm hoping to get back in the ring sometime towards the end of spring. But yeah, y'all can follow me on IG at Poppy_Chulo. You can follow me on Facebook at Sanchez McGee. You can follow me on TikTok at Poppy_Maniac. And shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to everybody that support me, man.
You dirty dog.
Hey, what weight you fight at, Maniac?
47, but I'm gradually trying to move down to 140.
See, man, I hate when people throw the sidebar jokes, but I ain't. He threw a jab. That's cool. That's cool. All right, Coach Ron is probably busy on his way, making his way out to the gym. You know, he's out there with the camp with the big guys out there with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? And we will see them soon. Charlie, what you got to say to the peoples, man? Talk to them.
I ain't got much to say, man. I'm just die-hard boxing fan. I love boxing, man. I love to get on here. You know, I'm just like to support everybody and support Smoke, support James. You know, whatever anybody got going on. So that's all about me. You know how I am. You know how I am, cuz.
Thank you, brother.
Hey,
I thank you.
Hey, listen. For those that don't know, right? I'm not even gonna let him get away with this nonsense, right? See, Charlie was supposed to be my original co-host in this boxing thing. You know what I'm saying? The boy, listen. I believe when everybody else was watching cartoons and when they was growing up, he was watching boxing. You know what I mean? So he knows he knows boxing inside and out, man. So look, like he came here hot and heavy on some Tank hate type stuff.
Okay. No. I wasn't hating.
Hey, it's my turn to talk. I talk now. I talk now. It's my turn to talk.
No,
I gave everybody
I say one thing. Just one thing.
A Tank hater?
No.
No.
Let me say one thing before you say finish, cuz. My only thing is you knocked out a guy at 147. I mean 140.
Oh, we're not doing this again. We're not.
No.
We're not doing that again.
I'm gonna switch.
No.
You
had an hour.
Don't he be knocking out super middleweights and shit in sparring?
We've been talking about this for an hour. We've been talking about this for an hour.
Nigga, makes sense.
Hey.
This ain't sparring. This is under the lights.
Hey, listen.
Difference.
Hey, down 1-900. Go Ricky with the talk show stop. We're gonna keep it moving.
Maniac is a boxer. When has had a catch weight and a rehydration clause? Name one fight.
You said what?
That had a catch weight and a rehydration clause.
We're not doing that.
Name one fight.
Maniac. He don't know. He was 12 when that.
Nobody knows. Exactly. That's my only problem. That's my only problem.
You forgetting that they was calling Canelo at one point all his catch weights he had.
No. It was just catch weights though. He rehydrated to where he wanted to. I don't have no problem with the catch
No. I meant to tell you earlier the Daniel Jacobs fight. And Daniel Jacobs ended up coming. Daniel Jacobs had to pay. Daniel Jacobs had to pay because he came in overweight. It was a catch weight and a rehydration clause.
And what was that's because the IBF title was on the line.
It don't matter, but you said there's never a fight like that.
Title was on the line.
Your point was that there was never a fight like that, bro.
Hold on, time out. I know this shit, bro. Trust me. When the IBF title was on the line, it's always you can't come in 10 pounds heavier than you weighed in. Anytime. Whenever the IBF title was on the line, that's how the IBF goes. That's any IBF fight. Look it up.
All right, so there shouldn't be no. So then there shouldn't be no problem with
this
Ryan
is not an IBF championship fight.
So what's your whole point though with Tank?
It ain't no point. It's you knocked out Barrios at 140, knock out Ryan at 140.
So the thing is, the difference is, and let me break it down for you. Barrios was on his way out of 140, so he's outgrown the weight. Ryan is
so he knew. Go ahead. I'm glad you said that. Finish what you're saying, please. Hurry.
Ryan is new to 140. It's not the fact that he don't think he can beat Ryan at 140.
Ryan ain't never fought nobody at 140.
He already fought two fights at 140, my guy.
It's the fact
Fortuna's nowhere near a 140 pounder, bro.
But it was at 140.
He forced that man to come up. Now,
you're right. No.
Now Tank is forcing him to come down.
No, because you're 100% right on this. I agree with you 100%.
So now Tank is forcing him to come down. What's the problem?
He was dead wrong. I agree with you.
So what's the difference with Tank making him come down?
Because obviously he couldn't.
There ain't no difference.
That's why he's moving up.
There ain't no difference.
Bro,
Tank is moving up 1 pound.
Bro. That's why he's moving up, bro. If the first fight was at 138, if the next one was at 40, evidently he can't make 35 no more, right or wrong.
Because punching on that bag ain't gonna help you lose weight.
You're right. I'm not saying he's disciplined. I mean, I heard he ain't disciplined. I heard that. I'm just saying that. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, everybody.
Well, bro, you can't fault Tank for making him come down.
I mean, I can't. Look, he can do what he wants.
And you said it yourself. Anything after 135 is a 140 fight.
It is.
You can't fault Tank for making him come down when he made Fortuna come up 2 weight classes.
No, cuz I can't. He's the A side. I can't. I'm not mad at nothing with Tank. He earned the right to do that. All I'm saying is you knock somebody out at 140. That's my only point. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Why can't you knock him out at 140?
Ryan just knocked out somebody at 140. But what did Ryan do at 135? Nothing. Tank's at 130. Tank been saying for the past 2 years he's not going back up to 140. He's staying at 135. Ryan want that fight. You got to
All right, so I'm gonna ask you
135.
this. I'm gonna ask you this, right? And this will decide how I think y'all think. So, do you have a problem? Let's just say Devin vacate the belts and move up, right? Let's say take next fight.
Hey.
Let's say take next fight is for one of them belts.
Y'all got 3 minutes.
But do you have a problem with that? Because he ain't go out there Devin and fight for those belts, but he went out there and fought for a vacant belt. Would you have a problem with that?
Kinda.
Okay, all right. So
Kinda, cause
okay.
one side of me,
Are we
one
running
side of
court?
me,
Okay. Oh yeah, we getting somewhere now. Go ahead.
one side of me is gonna be like fuck it, but the other side of me gonna be like, you ain't do nothing to deserve that belt, bro. You did nothing.
All right. So
like
so
Devin
you,
was there,
all
and
right,
you
so
probably
I'm
most
trying-
like Devin was there. Devin done called you out and all that shit. You could have been for them.
Exactly. All right. So all right, we getting somewhere now. I was just trying to see where you was at. You know what I'm saying? All right. So,
Hey.
all right.
Y'all invited to the next time we go live.
Same shit with Ryan.
You invited, and y'all invited.
Ryan could have been 14.
Hey, brothers.
Hey, because he can fight Devin right now. Because he's the WBA champion, regular champion.
AK, just let him
he's
go.
the mandatory for Devin.
And he knocking Devin ass out.
But he won't fight him.
I tell you what.
And
Charlie, you need an IG and listen. Clubhouse is still open.
Lord.
Clubhouse still open.
We just opened up a whole new can of words with that statement.
What did he just say? What did he just say?
That he was gonna knock Devin out.
Listen, all I'm trying to say is he's the mandatory for Devin for undisputed, and he ain't going nowhere near.
Who the mandatory for Devin?
That's
Who?
all I'm saying.
Tank ain't no mandatory to Devin.
Go ahead, coach.
I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care.
All right,
coach.
Take care, Coach Ron.
Now, here's the thing about this, right? I got to wrap up here in the studio, right? And now, on my way home, Charlie's going to call me, and I got to listen to this the whole way home. Thank you, Maniac and Smoke. See, I know what I'm doing.
I ain't saying
I know what I'm doing. See, now when on the way home, I got to listen to this the whole way. Thank y'all.
I'm sorry for that, bro. I'm sorry you got to listen
I
to
kept
that,
my mouth shut.
I don't know what the hell Charlie talking about.
We
real.
kept the peace, and then that happened.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna hit this button so I can catch y'all
Yo,
next
be safe. I'll be live 7:30.
Y'all take
All
care.
right, boss.
7:30.